lesson, you just heard me improvising over the top of my tune, Torn, again, and I just wanted to tell you about some of the techniques I use. Now, one of the things with soloing is that it is improvised. We want to get away from just playing through routine licks, you know what I mean? Of course, everybody falls into that. Everybody has their favorite little tricks, and we have a lot of natural vocabulary, just the same way that we speak as well. We have our certain phrases in English language, or whatever language we speak, that we like to use. And it's the same in music as well. A lot of musicians have their own signature in the way that they solo. So there's nothing wrong with having some kind of vocabulary that you fall back on. It's only natural. But the thing is to try and get away from thinking about it too much. Some of these concepts that I'm going to give you today may help you to break out of the mold a bit. One of the things that I used in that solo with the techniques is a kind of something that sounds a little bit like sweep picking. And you can use this technique in all kinds of different arpeggios all over the neck, wherever you want to within the key, and they can link very nicely. But where that comes from is learning to play extended arpeggios, so that they all fall under your fingers very easily. So that was in the key of D major. So let's take a D major arpeggio, and let's start on the 7th, D major 7 arpeggio. We start on the 7th, on the C string, on the 13th fret. Okay, so that gives us the C sharp. Then we're going to fall down to the 5th, down to the 3rd, down to the root. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to take another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to play as if it's a B minor arpeggio. Okay, and then we're going to go from the next note down in the D major arpeggio, the 3rd, the F sharp, and we're going to, what we're taking it down to there is the raised 11 of D. It gives us a half diminished arpeggio. So far. And then finally it's going to go down to the E. And then that's going to turn into the relative minor arpeggio of E. So what we're doing basically is we're just, every time we go down 4 notes, like that. But we want to do it smoothly. Until we can build up speed with it. And what's really nice about this is that you can then use those as your kind of accent notes. You know what I mean? So you can get this. You've got some anchorage there that you can fall back on. So that's one exercise I recommend. Oh, sorry. And then get it going backwards as well. Get it going up as well. Something I need to practice. as well. Yeah. But the more the direction you can have going, the better, you know. So that's a really good exercise, and you can do that for every single position in a scale. So I was doing that for the D major. So the next thing in the chord scale would be the E minor. So I can do it. Know what I'm saying? So you can take it up to the so it gives you real anchorage and gives you a nice array of melodic notes to fall back on. So that's a good exercise to do. Now, I also want to talk to you about the sweep picking technique.